Ixi. Já começa com trovão já. Já tá bom, hein? Que jogo é esse, velho? A mulher já morreu já.
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here?
Tá repreendido. Nasci assim do nada em um lugar estranho.
There's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Passe o dedo para olhar ao redor. Caraca, que foda, mano. Tá. Tem que jogar. O toque parece mover. Bora. Você vai ter que chegar lá, minha filha. É andando. Você vai parar numa pedra, minha filha. Sai daí. Ixi, tá, pega. Pronto. Caraca, tá tendo um dilúvio, mano.
Holy shit.
Tá, pega. Credo. Tá ficando bom? Tá ficando bom. E o que vai acontecer, será? Caraca, mano, eu gostei. Tá sendo tipo um filme.
That was so surreal.
Film little
Oxi.
pieces of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light
Foi só um sonho.
to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream. Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America, and there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man. And his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much. The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry. I know. So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters I have no doubt you all memorized, who can tell me the name of the actual process that led to the birth of the self-portrait? Anybody? This does not bode well.
Ninguém, meu amigo. Fica na sua.
Just jump right in with an answer.
Eu não tenho.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Oxi, mulher agressiva. Ah, encontre a câmera e tire uma
This was in the
selfie.
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio.
Pra que tirar foto?
Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Essa pergunta era
You're
para mim?
asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Cala a boca,
Very
mulher.
good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self...
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
Aham.
I can hear the class laughing at me now.
in your textbook,
Easy.
or even online.
Professor, ninguém tá nem pra você não, meu amigo. Vai
Guys,
embora.
don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Tem mais o que fazer isso? Não tive tempo.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
E o Sr. Jefferson? O Jefferson.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Menina, vamos embora, vamos. Ninguém suporta essas blá blá blá, isso não. Quero saber o que vai acontecer nessa bagaceira. Vamos
You
abrir.
didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to. You always
Welcome to the real world.
Cute.
hot.